How many times would you need to be lied to before you stopped accepting it? Because right now, this current administration basically isn't even trying to hide their lies. And if they are, man, oh man, do they need to get some bigger brains or something. With that said, meet Greg Bavino, the man in charge of Minneapolis enforcement, whose guy shot a 37-year-old ICU nurse, Alex Preddy, in cold blood the other day.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He didn't have a gun, he had a camera, and Bovino didn't care. He decided to instead go on the news and lie about it, saying that it's the fault of the left, as you can see here.
They're trying to portray Border Patrol agents and ICE agents as Gestapo, Nazi, and many other words. Did this individual fall victim, as many others have, to that type of heated rhetoric?
Overlooking his voice for a second, if you think the shit this motherfucker has to say is crazy, take a look at this fucking guy's jacket. Notice how in the clip that I played you, he decided to say that Democrats keep calling ICE the Gestapo and Nazis, and that's the reason why people are getting radicalized and going out there and doing what they're doing and setting up as assassins, even though they get thrown on the ground and get basically jumped by a bunch of ICE agents and then get their gun taken away that was holstered the whole time and then popped in the back a bunch of times by two different officers. Holy fuck, what are we even talking about? But forget about that. In regards to the coat, Greg said, I've had this for 25 years and I've worn it all the time and people always complimented me. They said it looked great, Greg. Look at you. But now, all of a sudden, I'm a Nazi? Well, the German media would come out and say that what Greg Bavino was wearing is essentially doing Nazi cosplay. When people from the country that invented the look are telling you that it looks a little bit too familiar, maybe it's time to stop calling it a coincidence. They tell us it's all a coincidence, right? That the jacket, the rhetoric, nurses apparently being assassins or some shit. They act like it's all just bad luck, or wrong place, wrong time, or you're a fucking piece of shit. But at what point do we look at the common denominator in all of these things? Is it them or is it us? I'd say it's probably them. When you have the Department of Labor tweeting Nazi slogans like one homeland, one people, or the White House trying to meme about which way Greenland man, which is a direct nod to Nazi literature, it's not just oops, we quoted a fascist. This seems more like a marketing campaign for the new regime, if I'm being honest. But here's one more coincidence. DHS posts an ad that says, we'll have our home again. And it just so happens to be that that's the name of a song that's written by a self-described white fraternal order, and then that song's co-opted by multiple white nationalist groups. But then you have DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin coming out and saying this has nothing to do with white nationalism. As usual, though, there's the lie. The New York Times looked into it, and when they clicked the video, the fucking song chorus played. The fucking chorus played. Like, be a better fucking liar. If you're gonna lie to me, do it well. Please, I beg you. Try harder. Don't make it so easy to see through your fucking bullshit. That pisses me off the most. At least fucking pull the wool over my eyes a little bit. And don't let them do what Trisha is trying to do, and they will all try to do, where they say, no, we just love our country. We are ultimate patriots, don't you know? The fact is, the U.S. has like 250 years of different quotes and songs that they could pull from to represent this great nation. So to accidentally pick 4 separate slogans that are tied to Nazi and white supremacist anthems in 1 week's time is not statistically possible. It seems like more of a brand strategy. Would that surprise you, though? You don't have to be a lib or a dem to see that this is a con. You just have to have eyes. If these people are comfortable using terms and slogans from 1930s Germany, imagine what they're okay talking about to each other and doing behind closed doors. At the end of the day, we need to stop worrying about labels and just look at the patterns and the receipts. I'll see you in the next one.